Hey, yes, welcome everyone. Welcome to DOGE video update for 18 December Saturday. And thank you so much for the 4K subscribers. It really means a lot. Can we actually pick up business to the 5K as well? We got a little bit of a slow speed right now. And if you're outside of YouTube as well, you can always search for Adam Coins on YouTube. And if you're not in the signals, join the signals. Today we've just hit our CRV. We entered at the 4.126 and we closed at the 4.4. And that was a nice, beautiful, successful trade. And to be honest with you right now, Doge is kind of, trapped in that big triangle that I've talked about previously as well. I'm just going to show you this one. Where's the brush? Right, so this was a triangle that is actually pending for us right now. Ever since it was launched back in the days, we had this very small tiny triangle. We broke out of it, went up, and we made another triangle right there. We broke up, and then we continue. We break out of here, and then we continue, and now we've been forming this very large symmetrical triangle. Now I did notice one thing with the forecast. If you actually go here to the tools panel right there and you click on this place, and you can see a forecast. Okay, you click on that forecast, and what it does basically is it forecasts the prices in a curve manner, okay, in a arc manner. Okay, so this one takes you all the way like this. So basically there's a starting point right here, and you can see if you started at 2020 March 2nd of March, and that time the prices was 0.0017, and then you continue all the way like this until this very day, which is going to be not today but basically next year, 17th of January. Now what I did here is I tried to connect all the dots. So this was first dot that was connected, this was another touch that was actually connected, and then we had nearly another touch right there. I'm actually gonna bring this a little bit just there. Okay, it seems good like this because that makes perfect sense to what I'm about to explain here. All right, so now when you zoom in into the business right now, I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit in there, and gonna zoom out as well, and you can see that based on a line graph right now, which is not visible that much, we can already see that there is an apex nearly this point of intersection. The date is nearly 20 of December, between 20 and 27 of December. This is actually on the weekly though, but I'm just going to dive into the daily time frame here, and there is a collision, and there is a this huge resistance right now, and the decision is pending until 29th of December. We have an interaction until 25th of December because of that larger arc right there that we've seen before. If I actually zoom out once again, this is how it looks on a bird's view. Okay, so I'm just gonna zoom out like that. So every single time we've been respecting this arc from this place, had a touch, we touched it, and then we moved towards the upside, and then you came a little bit down, you touch it again, and then you move towards the upside again. So right now, can we actually repeat the history as well, because we have two dates, and first one, the apex is by Valentine's Day, which shows you 14th of February basically. Okay, this here, my friend, is 14th of February right there. Do you understand that? And then due to the history of this arc that I just showed you, whenever it got touched, it actually moved towards the upside as well. So I'm actually trying to predict the date that we can actually start pushing ourselves to the upward direction. Now, even though this triangle, always keep in mind, they can break to the downside backtest, and then they can fall, and if it ever had to fall, this is your technical target, 0.03, and that's scary as heck. And I don't think so. I still believe we're in a bull run right now, and these are my two price targets, 0.59 and 1.9 dollars as well. Yeah, I do believe one day Doge is gonna cross $1, and it's gonna even continue towards the upside, but it's about a matter of time and holding power that you guys have. Now, talking about this one, we can already see that you see the line graph right now. You guys can see the line very clearly, and this line seems like this went up and down, and we are still in that triangle. And this descending triangle, of course, is until 14th of February as well. Now, if I actually dive in into, not even I'm just gonna bring the candles as well. And talking about the candles, zooming in here, this is something that I want you to pay attention to, that there's this, trend line as well. First, okay, the first thing was your descending triangle, which I've already showed you. The second one is this big resistance. Now, every time you touch the resistance here, went down. Again, you touch the resistance right there, you went down, and then you touch one resistance again, and then you push towards the downside. Again, you touch it, push towards the downside. You try to break out of it though, but you still failed. Now look at this arc and look at the apex of this resistance and look at the line there. Now a breakout for Doge is very, very, very soon. We might not need to wait until 14th of February, and we can actually see Doge touch this line once again, as it did in the previous history as well. Move a little bit to the sideways just like that, and then touch it, break out of it, and then you start moving towards north. Now it is even possible that you can touch it and still not move all the way upside, because we are still in this larger descending triangle. And then from here, guys, you see, from here you go up to the 21, then come down to the 15 or 16, because Bitcoin can actually go down as well. So you just continue like this. People get bored and bored and bored for 1 month or 2 months, and then finally you break with a huge volume, and then you move to space, you move into Mars, and you actually go to the price levels that we have been waiting for ages. Now there's one thing on the side note, guys. You see, do not quit. Okay, do not quit. I mean, the simple way of earning money in crypto is just to have patience, and basically it's just to sit down and just sit down, man. Sit down. This is not a labor, this is a mental work, to be honest with you. And don't get emotionally disturbed, and don't get into the emotional trap of trading part, okay? All you have to do, seriously, to be honest with you, is go spend time with your friends and family, and go hiking, man. Go to a vacation, go to the holidays. Hold it, okay? Come back after some few months, basically, and you're just gonna already earn everything, okay? And you're gonna be winning the trade of the Doge, basically. So yeah, that's it for today's update. I hope that this was a nice detailed video for Doge, and you might have enjoyed it as well. Like this video kindly, and I'm gonna see you with the next one. Allah Hafiz.